90% of the prompt advice you've saved is fake, not kind of works. Fake. I have 200 tests that prove it. 5 rules. The 5 most viral prompt tips on the internet. I ran every single one through head to head testing, live token tracking, ChatGPT and Claude, side by side. What I found genuinely surprised me. 5 cards, 5 rules. Each one has millions of believers. Prompt gurus have built entire courses around them. Some of these rules are in the templates you're using right now. Two of them will still be standing at the end of this video. Watch what happens to the other three. Quick primer so the tests make sense. A language model doesn't understand your prompt. It reads tokens, runs them through an attention mechanism, and predicts the next word. That means a prompt rule only works if it changes what the attention mechanism latches onto. Keep that sentence. It decides everything. Rule 1, few short examples. Instead of describing what you want, you show it. 2 or 3 examples of input and perfect output, then your real request. I tested it on extracting structured data from messy emails. Zero shot, 61%. Few shot with 3 examples, 89%. 28-point jump. It's not magic, it's architecture. Examples give the attention heads a literal pattern to copy. In context learning, documented since the original GPT-3 paper. First win, banked. Now here's the thing about Rule 5. I'm going to tell you what it is. But I need you to watch 3 rules collapse first. Because Rule 5 only makes sense once you understand why the others fail. Rule 5 changed how I build every single prompt I write, and nobody makes videos about it because it's boring. It looks like homework. Turns out homework beats every viral trick by 25 points. First, the gauntlet. 3 rules, 150 test runs. I expected at least one to survive. Here's what happened when they faced actual data. Myth 1, the persona trick. You are a world class expert with 20 years of experience. Every prompt template on the internet opens with this. I used to write mine that way too. So I tested it. Same questions, same model, 50 runs each, with and without the expert persona. Math problems, coding challenges, research analysis. The result? No persona scored 74%. With the world class expert opener, 73%, 1 point lower. Statistically, nothing. And I'm not alone on this. A research team tested 162 different personas across thousands of questions and found zero reliable accuracy gain. Here's why. The attention mechanism cannot use "you are an expert." The model was trained on expert text already. You are not unlocking a secret mode. There is no secret mode. Personas do change tone and style. If you want a pirate, ask for a pirate. Just stop expecting expertise to transfer through the persona line. Myth 2, the tip trick. December 2023. One viral post claimed that tipping ChatGPT $200 produces longer, better answers. Within weeks, millions of prompts ended with fake money. So I ran the test. 50 runs. Tip versus no tip on quality score tasks. No tip, 76%. $200 tip, 75%. 1 point lower. And the response lengths? Nearly identical. Here's what the original viral post actually measured: response length on a small handful of runs. Length is not quality, and measuring length on a few samples is noise. On modern models with proper controls, the effect disappears completely. Let me make this clear. The model has no bank account. It has no memory that survives past the context window. It has no desire. It processed your $200 offer, predicted the next token, and forgot the entire conversation. You have been tipping a machine that doesn't know what money is. Myth 3, threats and emotional blackmail. This is the dark one. This is critical for my career. If you fail, I lose my job. My grandmother's life depends on this answer. There was even a research paper claiming emotional stimuli boost performance. Here's what the influencers didn't mention: the gains were small, model specific, and on newer models barely replicate at all. My tests: neutral prompt, 77%. Prompt with threats and emotional stakes, 74%. Slightly worse. And there's a real reason for this. Every token you spend on emotional drama is a token carrying zero task information. It can actually pull the attention mechanism toward the stakes instead of the problem. You are not motivating it, you are distracting it. Three myths, all dead. Now, the one rule that earns the subscribe. Rule 5, structured decomposition. Here is what you do differently. Instead of one paragraph of instructions, you give the model three specific things. First, numbered steps. Every action it must take in order. Second, exact output format, not write a summary. Give me a table with three columns. Column 1 is this, column 2 is that. Third, success criteria. Before you finish, judge your own output against these conditions. I tested this against a blob prompt on a contract summarization task. The blob 68%. Structured prompt with steps, format, and criteria 93%. 25-point jump. Zero magic words. No tips. No personas. No threats. Just telling the model precisely what done looks like, so every token is load bearing. Steps constrain the path. Format constrains the output. Criteria trigger a self check pass. Maximum information density per token. Pair it with few short examples from rule 1 and you are ahead of 90% of people paying for prompt courses. Final scoreboard, examples work, structure works. Personas, tips, and threats are theater. The structured template is pinned in the comments. Steal it. Drop a comment with the prompt rule you still believe in because I'm testing the next batch. One rule you're currently using failed harder than the tip trick. Subscribe so you find out which one before you keep using it.